Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Matthew X. Joseph, and I am the Curriculum Instruction and Assessment Director in Leicester Public Schools, and that's in Massachusetts, probably around 40 minutes west of Boston, actually right next to the neighboring district to Worcester. And I want to thank the Core Collaborative for allowing me to have an opportunity to collaborate with you and with them. And today I'm going to be talking about increasing efficiency by establishing a daily routine. Now, this might sound like commonplace, but now that we are working almost every day in our homes, and for teachers, that is something that is very different. We are used to going to class every day in college, earning our degree, getting a job in a classroom, driving each day to classrooms to see students, to meet with other professionals, and we had a routine. You might not have thought of it as that, but our daily routine kept us moving forward. And now that it's very different in today's teaching during COVID-19, I want to talk about the importance of having that routine again, because for me, and seeing that in my history, I was a principal for 14 years, and then the last 4 years as a district leader in some capacity. I was the director of innovative learning and now the director of curriculum and instruction, is that having that routine allowed you to not have to get up every day and say, what am I doing today? How do I get this done? And it enables us to know what tasks need to be completed each day because we're going to have that consistent routine. Now, someone's going to see this and say, things are different every single day, and sometimes they are. But this is creating a consistent daily routine so that when something does come up, you're able to get back on track fairly quickly because of that efficiency. And allowing that daily routine has some benefits where you can create a little bit more consistency. I know I'm happier each day when I know what the next day looks like. And I think for you as a professional and for our students, having that routine each day will help reach that full potential. And what it allows it to do is have normalcy. Yes, nothing is normal right now. I totally understand that. But if we wake up each day and understand what's coming educationally, what's coming with our routine, it feels a little bit like we know what's going to come. Is this normal? It is not normal. However, it will create normalcy to have that routine. And what I mean by that is we're not just getting up each day and saying, what am I going to do today? And I'm going to wing it today. That's not how it works. Having that schedule each and every day, and I'm going to share my schedule too for full transparency and to show you how I've tried to work that in to have a work-life balance as well, helps each and every day. Because I have found that when you have that schedule and some routine and normalcy, you take back some of the control. We've lost a lot of control in education right now, sadly, because of remote learning and not being in classes and feeling a little bit like this is all new to us. And that's really where stress comes in, is when we don't know what's coming next. Having a routine, having some normalcy, and having that control is giving us as educators back that consistency. So the other thing I want to talk about, and then I'm going to get into some strategies, it reduces that daily getting up and here's what I need to plan for today. Because you have that schedule and that normalcy, you'll be able to take what the time that you have and maximize that time. It really creates a structure for you. It allows you to see what sequentially you need to get done. And I'm going to talk a little bit later about prioritizing. It's right now is uncertain. There's a lot of uncertainty, but having that schedule and routine creates a structure, brings back that control that I talked about, and it allows us to have our daily activities flow in a very logical sequence. And let me tell you, when you have that structure and that routine, you're going to be more productive because certain things that you don't want to do, if you don't schedule them in, you're not going to get done. And before you know it, you've watched 2 Netflix shows and it's dinner time. So being more productive starts with having that schedule, and you're going to be better at what you do. And also having that schedule allows you to prioritize the must get dones and nice to get done if I can get to it, or a wish list of things you want to get done. So having that routine and structure allows you to prioritize your day, set a schedule, use a calendar app, whatever it is making your decisions on what is the most important thing and set those early in your day. And also having that schedule, and I was just talking about prioritizing, what it allows you to do is reduce procrastinating. I know some of us are getting up, we're working a lot more in our pajamas, right? And we're getting to work when we get to it. And I know this is hard and this is a shift, but having that schedule gets you in that routine, and it makes you more productive, and it reduces the procrastination. And having that schedule keeps you each and every day having that. And I talked to you that I wanted to go through and share my schedule is I try to get up the same time every day as I would if I was going to work. Get up at 6 o'clock. I try to do some exercise in the morning. If it's nice out, take out my dog, go for a walk, try to get a couple miles in the morning, get ready for work like I would. This sounds like, why do you need to do that? But keeping this schedule and routine helps me get in the right mindset. Try to get online for about 8 o'clock, check some emails, return calls if I need to. And then I want to connect with the principals. I'm a district leader, so I work with all the schools, just check in with principals. Every day now for a month, we've had a daily meet, 10 o'clock. Teachers log on, and we've had, I'd say, anywhere from a quarter to a half of our staff log in just to see what's going on, just to say hello. And we kind of go through some tidbits, and here's an idea, or how's it working out? What have you done? At 11 o'clock every day, Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing something that is not sitting at this desk, and it's not in front of a screen. So I'm going for a walk. I'm playing hoops with my son. I'm doing something that I can mentally take a break, and that is incredibly important. Let me just tell you, even when we're back to schools, do this too. Maybe not 11 o'clock every day, but take a break. It's very important. Don't forget to eat. And then my afternoon is very similar to the morning. I try to have district or staff meetings. I either join in the school staff meetings or we have a district meeting. And it's the same time every week to keep that consistency. And I've been running virtual professional developments. And whatever day they are, typically Thursdays or Fridays, they're at 2 o'clock. And again, having that routine, having that structure allows all of us to work as a team and not just a collection of teachers. And having that creates proficiency. And at the end of the day, 3 o'clock, try to wrap up my day. That is typically when the latest school ends. Again, the more normalcy I can create. Do I work past 3? Some days I do, some days I don't. But keeping that consistent schedule is important. It creates the ability to prioritize, and it makes me more efficient at what I'm doing. So for me, I introduce myself, and my name is Matthew Joseph. And if you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on Twitter, Matthew X Joseph. Check out my website. I've been trying to do some mentor minutes or daily learning on YouTube, and here's the YouTube channel. Just trying to stay connected. And if you want to reach out, you have questions, there's my email. I have 2 books out there. I talk a lot about this in both the books, in creating a culture and mentoring others to ensure that routine and reaching your goals. Also want to make sure to thank and point you in the direction of all the amazing resources on the Core Collaborative. Check out the website. It's right there on the screen. There's a lot of these lunch and learns. There's some amazing resources. And I know some of the people who work directly with the Core Collaborative, and they are top notch. So check out all that they have to offer. You can use some of these lunch and learns for your own professional development. Check out everything that they have on their websites. And there's even more ways to connect with them. So check out the Core Collaborative Network on any of these resources that you see here. Me personally, I learned about the Core Collaborative about a year ago at ASCD with 2 fabulous presenters, Star Saxton and Connie Hamilton. And from that point on, I saw the amazing resources. I've been trying to model some of the things that they do. And that was how our connection happened, through some of this virtual learning. And then they asked me to do this. So it's a great group. Check them out. And it was great to connect with all of you. This is a new style of working for me, and I hope you have found it beneficial as well.